Hello everybody, we hope everyone is having a wonderful day. In this video, we're going to be considering some of the spiritual gems comments in this week's Bible reading. We have two chapters to read, Job 20 and 21, and let's take a look of some of these encouraging and instructive comments that we find out in this week's Bible reading. So, once again, welcome back to our channel. Receive a warm welcome, and now let's jump right in. Let's take a look of the first question that comes from Job 22, and this verse says, "This is why my own troubling thoughts urge me to answer, because of my agitation I feel." So the question says, how can the elders help those contending with troubling thoughts? Answer: being willing to visit. Shepherding calls are really important, and listening with the heart to those who feel under the weather and help them sincerely without adding more pressure to them. Instead of that, they rub spiritual oil on them through the word of Jehovah. So how important is the work of our shepherds, spiritual shepherds in the congregation when they are visiting, encouraging all those who are going through hard, difficult times? And it's really important, shepherding calls in every congregation. So the second question says, what spiritual gems from this week's Bible reading would you like to share regarding Jehovah, the field ministry, or something else? And number one, Job 22, and that verse says, "This is why my own troubling thoughts urge me to answer, because of the agitation I feel." So this teaches how important mildness is when we respond to those who ask us questions or comments about our beliefs. If we are, like he said, in agitation we feel because of these tough questions, if we let anger control us, we could respond in a bad way, even with rudeness, even violence. Instead of that, mildness will help us to become. Number two, Job 23, this says, "I have heard a reproof that insults me, and my understanding impels me to reply." Sometimes it's not necessary to reply, to respond to others, even if we know the answer. Jesus sometimes, always, he knew the answer, but sometimes he was silent, he was quiet, he didn't respond to them. And there are people who only want to argue about our beliefs, debate, etc. In such cases, we are not obligated to respond to them or continue the conversation with them. Again, mildness will help us to be calm. Number 3, Job 26:7. He says, "Although his greatness ascends to heaven and his head reaches to clouds, he'll perish forever like his own dung. Those who used to see him will say, 'Where is he?'" So this says that life is vain. Everything we accumulate will eventually go away, and others will be left with some of our possessions. Then, some time later, perhaps no one will remember who we were in this system. And this makes us think about, this makes us focus on the spiritual matters, eternal matters, and make ourselves a good name before Jehovah. Number 4, Job 20:20. This verse says, "But he'll feel no peace within himself. His wealth won't his wealth won't help him escape. So, this is a trap. We must guard against the deceptive power of wealth. We might think that if we have money, if we have material possessions, we are okay, we feel secure, we feel stability, and we are wrong if we think like that. There are people who believe that their wealth will save them, and during the pandemic time, they passed away, they died. So they are not rich toward God, as Jesus said in the story of the rich man. So we don't want to fall in this trap of deceptive power of wealth. Number 5. Job 21:2 says, "Listen carefully to what I say. Let this be the consolation you give me." So, when we are going through difficult times, what a blessing is to have someone who's able to listen us with patience, with his heart, without judging us. Someone who doesn't use what we said against us. And no doubt, we can apply this principle, this comfort, with our family and our brothers. Number 6. Job 21:3 says, "Bear with me while I speak. After I speak, you may then mock me." So this teaches how important it is to learn to listen. How important it is to know how to listen others patiently, attentively. If someone is talking to us and we are looking at our phone or we are looking at our clock, or we're looking our watch or looking elsewhere, even yawning or crossing our arms, that means we are not interested in listening the person, and this could affect negatively the other person. So that's one way. The wrong way of listening others is not the right way that Job was needing. Number 7. Job 21:7 says, "Why do the wicked live on, grow old, and become wealthy?" So this reminds us that there are people who are wicked, involved in evil, bad business, illegal business, and they have material wealth, and it looks like they are doing great, they are happy. On the other hand, we see someone honest who works daily, hard work, and barely makes money to survive. So this could seem unfair and even tempting to us, like a temptation to do what is bad. But Jehovah, in His Word, is helping us to see the things according to His point of view rather than our limited understanding. Number 8. Job 21:9 says, "Their houses are secure, they are free from fear, and God doesn't punish them with His rod." So that's what he was saying, not God, not Jehovah, but Job. And the thing is, this verse can help us not to become impatient, because it seems to us that Jehovah's day is low, or Jehovah is slow to bring the end or to do justice, and his thoughts and his times are not the same as ours. So the thing is that no one mocks the justice of God. So we will respond for our actions, and this motivates us to don't get tired of doing what is right, doing good actions. Number 9, Job 21, verse 14 says, "But they say to the true God, leave us alone. We have no desire to know your ways." So this reminds us when some people in the territory they express their desire that no one of the congregation visit them again in their place, in their homes. So we respect their decisions, and they say they are fine without God. Like the scripture says, they don't have desire to know his ways and they are not interested. However, sometime later, wisdom is proved righteous by its works. So we are seeing how the world is today because people have this mentality. They rejected God and the Bible from their lives, and we can see how the world is. So that's the result, that's the consequence. Number 10, Jehovah, in this verse 23, chapter 21, 23, it says, "One man dies in his full vigor when he's completely carefree and at ease." So, death can come to us at any time. It will let us know that we're gonna die. Normally, we don't know the day when we'll die, and even if we are young, strong, this makes us think about how we are today before Jehovah. Could we say that we are ready to die and at peace with our Creator? There's no doubt. We do well to reflect on this matter because we don't know when we'll die. So, friends, that's it. Thanks for your patience with my English, and we hope you have a wonderful week. So, we want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel and have a lovely day, and hope to see you next time. Bye.